Lorelle Lift started as a dream. That dream was to help women find confidence and self-love through fitness. I wanted to show women everywhere that yes, you can have your wine and girl, you can drink it too. But what seemed to be holding so many people back was lack of time. And you know me, no excuses, 30 minutes or less, you can do this. Hundreds of Lorelle Lifts babes have already taken the step to become their best self. Are you ready? No more wishing, no more waiting, it's time to start working. Let's do this together. You are becoming a Lorelle Lifts No Excuses babe, and it's time to commit. Hey babes, so today we're going through a 10-minute guided stretch together. I'm pretty much gonna jump right into it, but what I wanna say first is guided stretches are great post-workout, okay? So make sure you are warming up your muscles. You're not just going into these static stretches with me. We're gonna be doing a few dynamic and a few static stretches, but this is really great to do post-workout. A lot of us don't prioritize recovery, we don't prioritize stretching, and that's what this is for today. So all you're gonna need is one long band or a towel. If you don't have like a long resistance band, a normal size towel will be just fine. Like I said, full body, 10 minutes. This is a great cool down routine for after you crush your workout, okay? So, getting started, I want you to take your towel or your band and you're gonna get a really wide grip on it here. And we're just gonna go back and forth. So I'm gonna show you from the side, standing up nice and straight, bringing our arms all the way through that full rotation, all the way back, all the way forward. If you find that you don't have the flexibility, widen your grip on whatever you're holding to give yourself a little bit more leeway as we're going forward and backwards here. So we're just gonna do this a few times, back and forth. This is warming up our shoulders, cooling down our shoulders. And bring it to front. Good. Putting that down, you're gonna interlock your fingers right behind your back and we're gonna bend over. Open that chest up by pulling those arms back and towards the ceiling behind us. Let that head hang. Turn those fingers out so the inside of your hands are pointing up towards the ceiling. Squeezing those shoulder blades together. Head's hanging, hips are back. Holding here, folding forward as much as we can. Weights in our heels, we're not leaning forward into our toes. In 3, 2, 1. Slowly coming back up to the top. Your head's the last thing to rise. Separating those hands. Bring your hands up overhead together. Reaching for the ceiling, fingertips to the ceiling, and we're stretching back and forth here. Interlock your fingers and point one finger towards the ceiling. Reaching back and forth. I'm going to turn to the front to show you here. Back and forth here. Try to keep your weight in your heels. It's easy to lean forward. You want to stay grounded, back and forth. You should feel that pull on both sides of your body. Reach for the ceiling, reach, 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 reach. And arms down to our side. You might even feel a little shoulder burn as we're reaching up towards the ceiling. Now, come down. Reach for the ground and we're gonna walk it out just like we were gonna do a walkout, but you're gonna keep that booty up in the air here. Let those heels fall back and you're just gonna walk in place. Walk like you're trying to make both heels touch the ground, loosening up those knees, loosening up those hips. It's a modified downward dog. All right, reach both heels towards the floor, push back. You're pushing through those palms. You should feel a nice stretch in your calves, the back of your legs, and slowly let those knees come to the ground. Now we're gonna be in our tabletop position. So for the tabletop position, hips are on top of our knees. Shoulders are on top of our wrists. And we're gonna round our back out here. So bringing our spine up towards the ceiling, tucking our tailbone, tucking our chin to our chest, holding for 3, 2, 1, and you're gonna come back to neutral. Good. From here, we're gonna go into basically what are little push-ups. So you're gonna let your chest sink down, and then you're gonna push up, rounding those shoulder blades out. Come down. So the only thing that's moving here are those shoulder blades, letting our chest sink down, rounding out. Notice my lower back. I'm not letting my lower back sink down. I'm keeping everything nice and neutral. I'm just letting that chest sink down. Round those shoulder blades. Neck is nice and straight here. Chest sink down and round those shoulder blades out. This is great if you have any shoulder pain. It's gonna really help loosen everything up. It also helps strengthen all of the muscles in your upper back. Just a few more. Round out at the top, keeping that lower back nice and straight. And round at the top, good. Top of your feet flat on the floor, same position. And we're just gonna walk our hands forward just a bit and sink our hips back to rest on top of our legs. Let that forehead fall to the floor. Arms are still out fully right in front of you. Getting a nice shoulder stretch here as well. Nice glute stretch. Slowly let those elbows fall down to the floor. Belly's hanging. Take a few deep breaths here, as deep as you can, and exhale as much as you can. Good. Slowly coming back up to our tabletop position. Remember, wrists under shoulders, knees under our hips. From here, we're just going to slowly let our back sink down, bringing our tailbone to the ceiling, head to the ceiling, looking up, 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 and slowly back to center. Everything straight. Once we're here again, we're gonna go back. Tailbone to the ceiling, looking up. Lower back is sinking down, head to the ceiling. Good. Getting everything nice and cooled down here. And again, looking up, up, up. Tailbone to the ceiling, eyes to the ceiling. And back to center. Now we're going to go into the full cat-cow where we're up, up, up like we did first. Everything's tucked, chin's tucked, tailbone's tucked. And then we're gonna go all the way out. Tailbone to the ceiling, eyes to the ceiling. At your own pace, let's do this 3 times. Remember, big deep breaths through this. Nice and slow, we don't want to rush through this. I'm on number 2. You are tucking as much as you can, and then you are reaching as much as you can, tailbone to the ceiling, eyes to the ceiling. It's so important to prioritize recovery, babes. And back to center. Okay, we're gonna slowly flip over to be lying on our back. Slowly come down. Arms out to the sides. I'm gonna make a little space here. Arms out to the sides. Legs are gonna come up in that 90-degree position. and you're gonna let them fall down to one side. And you'll be turning your head to the opposite side. So I'm looking towards you guys. My knees are in the opposite direction. Full spine twist here. Try to relax into this stretch. Nice deep breaths. Full spine stretch. You can even close your eyes here for just a moment. And slowly switch to the other side. Bring those knees back up to that 90-degree angle and let them fall. Nice and slow. If you're like me, you might be hearing some snap, crackle, and pops here. Try to relax. Big deep breaths. We're showing up today for you. This is a great way to thank your body for going through a wonderful workout. And bring those legs back to center. And we're slowly gonna sit up here. Let's go either crisscross applesauce or up on our knees, whatever's most comfortable for you. We're gonna finish up rolling those shoulders forward. 3 big rolls forward. Good, and 3 big rolls backward. Remember, move those shoulder blades. Everything is moving with this stretch as much as you can, full range of movement. And let's do neck rolls both directions. Think ear to shoulder, head back, ear to shoulder, chin to chest. 3 in both directions. Don't forget to breathe through these movements. When you've done your 3, switch other way. Try to relax those shoulders back and down. Even if that neck's tight, reset in the middle, shoulders back and down. I always finish up my stretches with shoulder rolls and neck rolls to loosen everything up in our upper body. Thank you guys for joining me today. This was a quick 10-minute guided stretch. I hope to do more of these with you guys soon. Bye.